Welcome, Forge friends. It's another edition of Forge on Demand, and I'm Ashley Clarke with Earthkeeper Yoga. Welcome. So I thought that it was really important for us to kind of address the elephant in the room, if you will. When a lot of people, including myself, go to a yoga class, we love the idea of being able to get out of our heads and be able to move through various postures and sequences connecting breath to body. That's great. But at the end of the class, the instructor or teacher will invite you to be still. And for a lot of people, that's really difficult to do. The mind starts turning again, and we come back into all of those anxious thoughts that we had before the class even started. So for a lot of people, the most challenging part of a yoga class is not trying to balance or move their body into something that looks like a pretzel. It's simply being still. So why is that part, that Savasana, what we invite at the end of a class, so important? Well, we've moved a lot of energy and breath through our body. And when we do that, the air in our bodies that we release from taking those nice big deep breaths releases a lot of toxins out of our bodies. We've done some mental work. We've cleared out some cobwebs. We've lessened the fog. We found more of a baseline of stability and peace. And in some cases, maybe we challenged ourselves a little bit. So we want to give our bodies, our physical, emotional, and mental bodies, an opportunity to ingest and let all of that work really immerse inside of our bodies. All right, so we are going to practice Savasana. So at the end of class, when the instructor says, I invite you to a moment of rest, there are a few things that you can do. You can come down onto your back if that's comfortable for you, and lie all the way down, extending the legs long, letting the toes kind of fall out gently, softly to either side. You can send the arms nice and wide, letting the shoulders completely relax down, and really feeling the support of the mat beneath you. And then maybe there's a letting go breath in through the nose, sighing it out through the mouth. And a rest. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Feeling some more presence in this space. Reach the arms up over your head, point the toes, reach the fingertips, give yourself a full body stretch. And then allow yourself to bend the knees, bringing the inside of the legs together and then letting the knees drop to one side, rolling onto that side, and then using the upper arm to press into the floor and bring yourself back up to an easy seat. So I wanted to show you just another couple of ways that you could modify your Savasana. One way that you can do that is to do legs up the wall. And so you're only going to be able to see the side of me, but I do think it's a great thing to know how to do. So you can do this up against a wall, or you could have your feet where they just roll up and then maybe rest on a coffee table or a sofa. You just want to make sure that you keep those knees in line with the hips. But if you're going to come up to legs up the wall, bring the inside thigh as close to the wall as you can. And then you're going to start to spin the legs up the wall as you come down onto elbows and then lay down with the upper body connected to the floor. The feet can go straight up towards the sky, or you can even spread the legs a little bit wider and then just release through the legs. This is great to give the heart a break. So give yourself a couple of breaths right here just to take all of that in. And then we'll come down in the same way we came up. So starting to walk the feet down the wall or out of the chair, pressing into an elbow to bring yourself back to that side, and then right back to that easy seat. Beautiful. For a lot of people, lying down on their backs with the legs extended long can really be uncomfortable. So I wanted to show you a way that you could use your blanket or your beach towel, if you have one available, to really cushion the whole experience for yourself. So I'm folding or unfolding rather my blanket, and so now it's just in half. I'm going to lay it long, and then I'm going to start to roll it into this long noodle shape. So it looks like this. And then instead of extending the legs all the way long, bend the knees and then bring that blanket right on the top of my ankles and then loop it through where it looks like a pretzel. And then when I lie down, my ankles are supported. There's a little bit of cloth right under those heels, not heels, but the outside of the feet right up, right at the shin. And then the legs can open more easily. Just enjoy another breath or two, just like this. Start to lift those knees towards one another. Roll the knees over to one side and then onto that side body. Press into the upper arm by putting the hand on the floor, and then make your way back into an easy seat. Oops. All right, sweet friends, until we meet again, gratitude for spending a moment with me. May it nourish you. Namaste.